Learn English Classroom presents Connecting Conjunctions, How to Put Sentences Together, Module 3, Lesson 20. Conjunctions are used to connect words, clauses, and phrases like peanut butter and jelly. You can have a donut or a cookie. The cookie tastes good, but beware of it.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Hooking up words and phrases and clauses.
Conjunction, junction, how's that function?
I got 3 favorite cars that get most of my job done.
Conjunction, junction, what's their function?
I got and, but, and or, they'll get you pretty far. And, that's an additive, like this and that. But, that's sort of the opposite. Not this, but that. And then there's or, O-R, when you have a choice like this or that. And, but, and or, get you pretty far.
Conjunction, junction, what's your
Photograph this QR code to like and subscribe to our channel, or I can't help you. But if you do, you help us to reach more learners like you. On to the lesson. We know that what words are. Clauses are groups of words that include a subject and a verb. She eats. This is an independent clause because it completes a thought with a subject and a verb. She eats. A phrase is a group of words that does not form a complete thought, but it adds more detail, like in the park. Alone, a phrase leads to more questions. What's in the park? Who did what in the park? Sentences can be independent clauses like she eats, but sentences can also be complex thoughts like she eats in the park and reads her book. Notice the conjunction and adds more detail. The conjunction and puts words together like peanut butter and jelly, cookies and cream, socks and shoes. And can also put clauses together into a sentence. They run in the morning. They cycle in the afternoon. They run in the morning and they cycle in the afternoon. When we put these two sentences together, we are talking about 2 different actions, run and cycle, at 2 different times. We can leave off the second they because we know who we are talking about. To form a complex sentence, we replace they with and, then add the second verb cycle after and. Here's another one. She gets up at 7 a.m. She goes to bed at 10 p.m. 2 actions, get up and go to bed, at 2 different times. Replace the second she with and, then add the second action goes after and. She gets up at 7 a.m. and goes to bed at 10 p.m. The dog runs. The dog catches a frisbee. The dog runs and catches a frisbee. But is used to show an opposite or different action. He wanted to eat a sandwich. He ate pasta instead. He wanted to eat a sandwich, but he ate pasta instead. Just like and, we replace the subject of the second sentence with but. The company gave bonuses last year. The company didn't give them this year. The company gave bonuses last year, but didn't give them this year. Note that when we use but, we often keep the subject in writing. In speaking, we often leave it off. Both are okay. Or is used when we have a choice between two or more things about something in the future. Wow, we're talking about the future. He can wear the sweater. He can wear the jacket. He can wear a pullover. He can wear the sweater, the jacket, or a pullover. We put commas between the items until the last item, where we put or before the last item. And can be used this way as well. He can wear a pullover, a sweater, and the jacket. It must be cold out. He can go to Harvard University. He can take a job as assistant manager at McDonald's. He can go to Harvard University, or he can take a job as assistant manager at McDonald's. Now it's your turn. Choose and, but, or to complete the sentences. So this sentence is a choice in the future, so we use or. For work, he can ride a bike or a motorcycle. You can't ride a bike and a motorcycle at the same time. Choose and, but, or to complete the sentence. I want to walk. My leg is broken. If my leg is broken, I can't walk. I want to walk. I cannot walk. Opposites use but. Choose and, but, or to complete the sentence. She added the sugar. It wasn't sweet. With affirmative negative, we use but. She added the sugar, but it wasn't sweet. Okay, one more time. Choose and, but, or to complete the question. This could be a choice or a question about an addition. It could be or, it could be and. Do they own a condo or a farm? Do they own a condo and a farm? Other conjunctions we can use are because and so. These conjunctions are a little more difficult, but let's make it easy. Because gives reasons or explanations for actions. So gives the result or outcome of an action. I ate a banana because I was hungry. I was hungry, so I ate a banana. Because gives reasons, so gives the result. I worked late. I wanted a raise. When we use because, we give the reason after because. The result comes first, then the reason. I worked late because I wanted a raise. When we use so, the result comes after so. The reason comes first, then the result. I wanted a raise, so I worked late. Notice that there is a comma before so. There is no comma before because. In written text, this is a strong hint for which conjunction to use. Because gives reasons, so gives the result. Because gives the result, then the reason. He gave her a diamond ring. He loved her. Which is the reason? Ask yourself why. Why did he give her a diamond ring? He gave her a diamond ring because he loved her. So sweet. Because gives reasons, so gives the result. Which is the reason? I stopped eating sugar. Why? I wanted to lose weight. Because shows the result, then the reason. I stopped eating sugar because I wanted to lose weight. Because gives reasons, so gives the result. The river rose over its banks is the result or the outcome. The reason is it rained for 5 days. So gives the reason, then the result. It rained for 5 days, so the river rose over its banks. Notice the comma. Because gives reasons, so gives the result. Our dinner burned is the result. I forgot to set the timer is the reason. So gives the reason first, then the result. I forgot to set the timer, so our dinner burned. Notice the comma. Because gives the reasons, so gives the result. Now you try it. The engine stopped running. I forgot to get fuel. Why did the engine stop? Because gives reasons, so gives the result. We use because. Because shows the result first, then the reason. The engine stopped running because I forgot to get fuel. Because gives reasons, so gives the result. The ice cream was melting. I put the ice cream in the freezer. What's the reason? Because gives the reasons, so gives the result. Why was the ice cream melting? It was out of the freezer. But that's not my sentence. This sentence, the ice cream was melting, must be the reason. When the reason comes first, I use so. The ice cream was melting, so I put the ice cream in the freezer. Also, notice the comma. Now you know how to connect sentences with conjunctions. Look for a link for a free worksheet in the description box below. The link will take you to our digital download shop on our new website, learnenglish.guru. To get good at this, you need a lot of practice. Thank you for visiting the Learn English classroom. Photograph the QR code to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the next lesson.